Let's hear some noise for the venue, everybody. Let's get the show on the road. Very closely stacked up to Long. Paper X. Not sure if they want to interfere. He's so stuck up into this Jing.
Jing may be stuck, but they've heard the teleporters. So Paper X now goes straight back over to the safe site, and they may be able to get this position for free unless they can do something huge in the back line.
Oh, Jing took a lot of damage from the Poison Cloud, and the final bullet of Mixwell to the head of himself is able to finish the job. So the plant is going down here for Paper X. They've got themselves the A site, and the Heretics need to start to fall back to get themselves this post-plant defuse.
Absolutely right now. Zeke, he is the make or break here. I think he may have been just missed by that concussion. Perfect, Pavlos.
Whoa, Zeke doubles up. What a way to start off this game. Oh, Shaken as well. We get to see him on a frenzy. One! Mind Freak is keeping them busy, at least on A.
Absolutely. Kellogg's also trying to buy a bit of space, but Forsaken, absolutely perfect. Goes for a quick rotation, a quick jump into showers now with the Vova waiting for him.
There's been so many quick rotations with Paper X. Oh! No way! Forsaken tries to get into the void, but denied the ability of doing so. A bullet right between the eyes to put him to the ground.
They don't know Mixwell's and showers as well. This could be perfect for Heretics.
But Paper X have got Lamb's control. They can go deep. Showers may have to be enough for Heretics. They can deny this plant. The Nebula might conceal it for now, trying to bait it out. No, but it's a triple bait. They've gone all over to the B site, and there's someone waiting there. That's Boo.
They forced out the showstopper. Mind Freak, does he get seen by it? Yes, he does. They get some mileage from it, but there's still Boo.
Yeah, Boo does it. That's what he needed. Heretics, every single player of the defense is on the safe side.
This is going to be so hard for Paper X to execute through.
Zeke would be trying to use a blast back to make sure he can split them into. Already gets one, but loses his teammate Evova. That's the controller. Very difficult to try and end this round without him. Mind Freak, he finds himself a gap through the defense and finds himself in the back line still. Fended off well by Mixwell as he turns his attention and groups up with Zeke, trying to set up a crossfire. They still have the Viper's Spit to hide in, but Paper X can even rotate all the way towards the B site. No, the fight will ensue, but there's not much time. They need to get the spike down. There's only 13 seconds. This is pressuring. Benkai's alone to the back end of the site. 70 points of health. Peeked out, denied the plants. Benkai won. He's got time. He can plant again. Oh! Benkai! Ice cold in his veins! Oh my God, Pav!
We'll find out in just a moment.
It's an international curse, I reckon. Very quick approach from Heretics, so just move into the B site. Just W gaming. Divide. First blood of over fours. And the plant comes in on the back of the site to make sure they can hold over on defensive spawn. And they're even pushing out Benkai here. He may be in trouble. Fault line, but he's not accounting for the fast push that's coming his way. Down instantly. Kellogg's as well onto the other side against Jing. And there's 3 players now remaining on the Paper X side. Low in numbers, but they're starting to approach from that long side. Heretics are playing it slow. Very slow. Mind Freak eventually making his presence known. Gets one for his shovels and balancing the tempo perfectly. Forsaken getting the kill. Meanwhile, Divine is defusing. Divine is defusing! And he hasn't quite gotten it down. Boo. Can he do it? On top, up on ground. Will he be able to finish it off? Has to reload. Hiding. Has he delayed it enough? It's defused halfway. Can he get it? Can he get it? He can!
Rightfully so. Mind Freak, his aggression now may be anticipated by Kellogg's.
Oh no! He misses a shot, and Paper X are right back in the game.
Obscuring vision.
Timing.
Oh my God. Mind Freak peeks through. He gets one before he drops. This is going to be close. Spike down. Benkai behind. Vandal in hand. Zeke is accurate. Devi. All to do. Can he get Paper X on match points? No, he cannot. And, you know, this is doable. Oh, so doable. The Rolling Thunder available from the Paper X side can do so much. Going for Mixwell, but he's able to avoid it. No one is stunned. No one is up into the air. And Mixwell's got a really nice corner. Cosmic Divide, though, blockading the rest. They know that Mixwell is hiding that position, but over going for the flank and misses the first shot. Doubles up and over! It's there! And Zeke joins in. Heretics don't want to stop this comeback. Making no sound, but Paper X can feel the aura of presence. Polarized positioning, super sight. Mixwell starts things off strong. Benkai falls. There's still one on the side. Gonna try to find it. Divide repositions. It's a trade. Heretics are on top. Mixwell is low. Jing comes in. All of a sudden, it's a 2-on-2. Showstopper trying to do damage, but that's all it's gonna get. No kill. Jing on top. Jing trying to make it happen for his team. But Zeke gets the Zeke. and take us to a second map. Kipping, shutting down Zeke, nothing they can do. It's Boo and Mixwell, baby. They've got to do so freaking much. Mixwell is one orb away from the Viper's pit, but are they away from it? Are they close to a kill? Are they close to an orb? Mixwell doubles up! Oh! Maybe they've got a chance. And in 40 seconds, Boo can get the spike down safely. They can get the ball. Oh, it's cancelled! Forsaken, bring it back into the game. Boo gets one, and now he's up against the two. Can he avoid the rolling thunder? Divine! Paper X will get the defuse and close out map number 1 on the run. Thank you, Asherai, for the analysis, but it's time to see what these teams have got on this new realm that is Fracture. Defense for Heretics, attack for Paper X, but it's Savai to queue with first blood.
Instantly 2 quick kills, and it's a absolute slaughter. The area outside of me, it's transformed into a blighted bog of bodies, and with that, it's all on Mixwell, 1 versus 5.
And he's got heat thrown at his feet already, man. Burnt to a crisp, but he wants to go in for more. Mixwell doubles up, actually, but he's low. And they know where he is. Paper X have already done what was necessary. The upper ground rolling thunder to delay. The Heretics mustn't lose this. They've got so much. So many ultimates. This should be their round. Jing. Hot hands. Find nothing. Kellogg's
that's
winning the fight against Savai. And might get a second. Oh, misses the shot. Actually hits it, but it's in on the legs. Goes in for more. Oh! May have taken a bite way more than he could shoot. The site for Paper X here seems to be the B site. Forsaken doubles up very aggro. Boo puts him right back up to his place.
30 seconds
But
left.
they need to be careful. Jing is so close. Careful thrown. They know he's close by. Zeke delivers. Starting to move up quickly onto the site. He's concussed. Perfectly done. Can they get onto the spike though? Benkai, 23 points of health. Can't get the head. Boo puts him right back down to the ground.
Fortunately, that challenge will have to come in the afterplant or the retake, because Paper X are getting ready to hit this B site.
It's actually a very similar approach to the last one, but this time they're really paying attention to the tunnel position. They don't want to get caught off again.
Where are you?
So they move. Inwards they go. In the face, Mixwell delivers. All wrapped around, somehow still alive. Finally taken back, but buys enough time for Avova to get the kill instead. Now, Paper X continues. This time, Mind Freak is alive. Cascade to the face, Avova shoots through the wall and still gets the kill. Avova, yet again, triples up. Avova!
You were very aggressive though, looking to push out Kellogg's here.
Kellogg's.
Oh, that's quick. That's very quick.
He wanted to surprise them by swinging there and not allow them to cross through, but that didn't work out. Paper X on the defense here. Benkai hiding out. Oh, Zeke free fires it. The big brain on this man.
Oh, the BM as well!
Don't you love it? And Heretics have got the numbers. They've got the spike clowns and they've got site control.
Absolutely, and we're going to see a, Paper X thrust into a retake here. Very, very limited utility. Nothing left on the Phoenix means that it has to be aim and only aim.
There.
Forsaken, looking to enter aftershock, making sure it delays at least one of the entries of over. Finding a better angle as now he sets on the pinch. Boo as well chiming in. It's a difficult entry for Divide. Heretic. He'll make a poem or a rap right after this. Here to put some lines together himself. Jing and Divine now trying to push forward. Jing gets one for his shovel. Still alive. Do they expect him to be so close? Pre-fight from Mixwell. It's strong. Mind Freak onto the site. Looking at keeping himself and his team alive. Only good for one before he drops, but the site looks to be taken over by Heretics.
They've bought so much time now. Resurrection comes in, but the remaining 2 players, they're on this site, and there's no time to head back to this B site.
Heretics with double the amount of players that Paper X do right now. But yet, down to the side. Benkai moving up forwards, only damage to be inflicted. Mixwell so quick on the trigger, quick to find a head. Divide can't nestle in that shot. 11 for Heretics.
Yes, there are ultimates ready, the Nightfall on Benkai particularly, but up against that Rolling Thunder, what good can it do? Aggression from Heretics, speed from Heretics, and a push to the safe site.
They've already gotten it. Scott's free. They haven't used an ultimate for it either. Kellogg's now posting up. The interesting part is that Paper X are moving in quickly over from drop. They've already used the Nightfall, and they're not going to regress any longer. Into the site. It's a shorty from Zeke to get the kill. Quickly trailing, and Kellogg's is there on the back end to do the rest. Rolling Thunder comes out, the wall comes through as well. Make sure you delete them even more. Heretics, oh, I've got most of the players. This is tough by Paper X, but they need to get it. If they want to make sure they're in and ahead, but Heretics They will make sure they get the second map of this series. They will remain in contention. They will remain in equilibrium where their opponents in this grand final.
Pavlov Harbour has now, as Heretics going for what looks like fairly under control over to Halls, also listing over towards this ace site. It's a long recon dart, but it's going to garner a lot of info here, especially onto Divide.
Perfect little shot coming from.
Oh! Oh my God!
Now that is one way to start off this map.
One enemy remaining.
That is incredible. He's got one bullet left, one player remaining. He's going to try and get it. Oh, okay, boo.
Oh, Pavlos.
I think we're in for a show, guys.
I think we're in for a good
quite
one.
a show.
And Paper Rex aren't going to respond with a force fire of their own. Instead, it's pistols. Heretics looking to set up towards this ace site. A bit of info garnered from Boo. But only for the first. Divide once again answers the call of duty.
Divide. Bring it straight back up. Paper X have actually got the numbers advantage in this. They got the pistols. No way this is another topsy-turvy.
And with that second kill as well, Divide brings out the tour de force. This suddenly becomes so doable.
This could be doable, you're right. This could go to the hands of Paper X. But they've got the wrong idea in regards to what site will be breached. The B site is what they've entered over. Lurking in mid. Nestling himself into a corner. Getting comfy, getting snug. And as soon as Benkai falls, you make sure there's a coffin and a wall 6 feet deep to shove him into. Heretics now have equalizing numbers, but with a better weaponry should be able to deal with it. Still a trade. Mixwell comes through and doubles up with Mind Freak now on the hot seat. Looks to wrap. Heretics, though, are smart. They reposition, and there's no way Mind Freak will find them. All they have to do is just hide. So smart by Heretics. And you know, it is a damaging round. Was that a dink? That was actually a dink, and he doubles up. Wait a second, Mind Freak is sealing it. Wait a freaking second. He's running out of time, though. He doesn't have the time. But
Hero operator we're talking about this time on Mixwell, though, instead of Kellogg, who brings out the Blade Storm.
Paper X really need to hold this on because Heretics have completely upped up the pressure, but it doesn't even matter. They get dealt with in a matter of seconds. Completely quashed. And two at the back of the site, struggling for space. Sheriffs feeling a little bit more comfortable to get a little bit closer, but Benkai is having none of it. Zeke up into the site, but they're in trouble. Cascade coming their way, closing up the gap against them, and Paper X are actually lost a couple of players here. This is not that easy, but Mixwell is a final standing player for the team. That's one, but will be dealt with.
Oh,
we are. Split.
Straight down the middle.
And also middle, being spoken of. You cannot be serious. Being so comfortable to push up that quickly. I mean, yes, Heretics are in pistols, but this is just brutal. This is murder.
There's only so much Avova can do here as well. Now he's deployed that poison orb. Everyone knows where he is, and with Mixwell sort of his position suspected, that's going to be his tour de force, though. Suddenly, this becomes very doable, Pavlos.
Jing, who's got a whiff of where they're heading, where they're trying to go. Needs to get the spike and head in a direction of the site. 50 seconds. Do they group up or split? Still, subpar weaponry. But Mixwell one orb away from guaranteeing getting the tour de force.
Teleport's ready.
Look at this plant as well. That tour de force comes out, and on that A site, there's such huge angles to work with. This could be the perfect scenario for an eco victory.
Mixwell saying, let's play. Now, who will win this game? Who will win this little mini game in this round of over? Even with a sheriff, he's deadly.
There's 2 state bites available for Avova as well. Even if the tour de force doesn't work, they have the afterplant utility. And look, Avova instantly sets up.
He's got a lineup. And Mixwell isn't forced to peek out, which puts Divide in a pressuring situation. It's a bullet to the heart to give Heretics back into the action here for the second half of this game. As both teams are 1-1 on the score for the map. Simply, Kellogg wants to open things up strong. They've come for a comeback before. They want to do it again. Zeke is feeling it, and they want to put pressure onto Paper X from the get-go.
Mixwell leading, Zeke leading from the front now. Mixwell backs off, 2 versus 5. Heretics can do it, now can Divide.
He's only got one. Barely enough health to work with. He will be shut down.
To push through these doors.
If he throws a flash, he's going to get pushed and he's going to die.
Yeah, absolutely.
to think they can smell each other right now. But they don't check it, and Zeke doubles up before he even falls. It's a big advantage for Heretics. Can they keep it going? With the tidal wave allowing them to cross forward onto the sides, they use the Empress as well as Cascade to gain even more space. Jing, can he get himself anything out of this? They're running out of time, and they lose too many players. Heretics, they're going to allow the spike to go down, but they've got a massive advantage to get themselves this retake. Kellogg's just patiently waiting to finish off his opponent, and Divide, with the Tour de Force at hand, with 3 bullets remaining in it, it will only be able to get one to survive for Heretics.
Their skill. Benkai, Hunter's Fury available, but it's only pistols on the remaining members of Paper Rex. Kellogg's finds the head of Jing.
Kellogg's has been needing to stand up this game, and he definitely has on the second half. Now, can he double up? Must drop back off to try and get away from anything. He does just have Forsaken. Looking to push, looking to spray, and able to finish the job. Now, mid-control, fully under control of the Paper Rex. They're trying to get over-aggressive here, and Benkai is the first one to find a kill for them. But looking at their weaponry with Bulldogs, trying to close up the gap, they've pushed very far up that mid-side. But with Heretics leaving the A site, they leave it open for the taking themselves.
There's a gap in the defense, it's been spotted. Forsaken, clean as anything.
Dirty pistol throw to try and catch their attention. It works.
Remember, there's 2 shock darts and a Hunter's Fury for this afterplan here. If Benkai is able to get away, this could be a very, very strong afterplan for the members of Paper Rex.
And here it's very important Heretics play the numbers game.
Yep.
Don't get caught off. Benkai spotted. Now what Mixwell needs to do is wait for his team to arrive. Taking some time, man. They were on the other side of the map. This is not over just yet. Paper X with a great opportunity here to close it up. Benkai repositions. Will they expect it? Spotted. Damage through the box of Over. Shutting down Mindfreak. It's all down to Benkai, but he cannot connect the shots. And
Wanting to take the duel just yet, and this close angle from Avova is going to be crucial for Heretics. Paper X, they've slowed down, but this spike is still trapped on this site.
it is. Oh, it's difficult for Avova to quickly get Princeton in. He tries to turn his attention towards the other side, but Forsaken is low. Maybe Avova's done his due diligence here after the shock dart. Maybe the recon misses, but the shock dart doesn't. And that makes up for it. Heretics on the upper hand, but they still have provided a lot of space to their opponents. Kellogg's. Uh-oh. He's point blank with his opponents. Boo with the first sneak through. The flash is on point, but Boo will have to also get flash. Shorty, close distance. Kellogg's up drop, repositions, hits the shot as well. Kellogg's is feeling it, and Benkai is alone with no time to spare.
Full. They're on the precipice of getting everything, but it's not there. Yeah, Hunter's Fury comes out, and oh, it finds Boo!
Sova gets over there. Boo is out. Now needs to eye-gel by watching his teammates die. Avova falls again. Heretics. This may be another comeback here because Forsaken is chasing after you. A statement kill. Zeke leveling it up a little bit. And no commands available. Not entirely impossible given that the spike isn't yet planted. But this was all because they were waiting for Divide to rotate around. Forsaken with a final blow. Paper X, he's up ahead in this grand final, being ahead 2-1.
The members of for Zeke mainly. Paper X, a relatively passive start, judging by their play style, but we see this collapse sort of landing in the general area of Market. It's hurt, a bit damage done to the Kellogg's, but it's nothing too influential just yet. Boots pressed now in a fight.
Divide, very aggressive. That's a spike already. Imagine. No, Avova drives past him, make sure slapped in the face and no longer relevant. He's like fully taken over by Heretics, and Paper X are looking to go for the retake, although Forsaken is very damaged up.
Absolutely, paint shells go off, they're going to try and get a bit of early control, but Zeke to double down.
In the Logs position, he's so darn deadly, and he's still alive. Didn't actually take any damage throughout that because they were so looking at his teammates rather than him. Great obfuscation technique shown from the Heretics side. Knife! Oh! You know what? Forget what I said about Heretics feeling down. They're feeling in, but Forsaken wants to put them at a calm. Bit of a wraparound from Heretics back to mid, but no real ground control coming through apart from that shot from Mixwell.
Forsaken falls now, market control to be established, and little do Heretics know, this B site is completely unguarded. Yeah. Benkai the only one who can try and stop this. The rotations, yes, they're coming from short, but they're not quick enough, Pavlos.
Yes, smoke Benkai out from the site is yours. That's exactly what is going to happen. Nebula out, and the cross has been permitted. Gonna drop the door down on them, but the B site is under the control of Heretics. They've got themselves full access to the entirety of the site.
This is going to be a really hard-fought retake for Paper Heretics, especially with the huge variety of weapons available for Heretics as well. Moments away from both the Cosmic Divide, the Nightfall, all abilities to aid them in this defense. It all comes down to who gets his first kill.
Zeke uses no command early on, so won't have access to it now. There's going to have to be raw firepower. Zeke gets pre-fired up against the wall. Now that is one hell of a way to start off this retake. Kellogg able to anticipate it right back up. Jing only good for one, but it's still a 2-on-2, and they want to get into the back of the site. Mixwell holding a very interesting angle. And Mixwell triples up with Heretics gaining. The drop back comes through and Heretics actually pivot towards A.
Oh, Forsaken. He's laying, he's lurking, he's waiting. Judge in hand, Pavlos.
Oh, no.
Get ready for the highlight channels.
I so do not want to be Heretics in this instance. He's going to push through. He's going to... Oh! He doesn't even see him, and he ends up with 2. Kellogg's also gets 2 of his own, but Paper X are quickly rotated. They're quickly into the fight, and they collapse upon them. Jing, the last man standing, it out. Can they do it? Make some noise if you think they can. It sounds like that you believe in them, but let's see if it actually can come to fruition. It's Paper X on the attack, Heretics on the defense, and it seems the A site may be of essence.
Setting up for this hit onto A is really going to be crucial. Now, beautiful dagger there from Zeke by so much time, so much information as well. Heretics heavy stack into mid, which means the rotations are going to be pretty quick, maybe even quicker than Paper X expected here. Execution set up though, flash ready in counteraction from Zeke.
Heretics seem to want to move into this, even if the fragment comes out. Zeke comes out on top. This feels like a very Davai and Mind Freak moment we saw from the other side. Well, looks like the script has been switched over, and Heretics are now the ones to do just that. Onto the side they go, and they're looking actually to collapse on this very quickly, looking to overwhelm, and so far successful. To the back end, Davai can't do a thing. Mind Freak only good for one, as the rest are shut down.
Extremely quick from Heretics, perfect. We've not seen anything from the lockdowns. Jing, hyper aggressive to start.
I thought for a second Jing avoided the dagger, but it's actually the dagger of his own teammate. Cosmic Divide very early, but note, this is to close out only half of the site, not full control of it, which means it's only an obfuscation of what they were trying to go for. It's indeed a fake, and Paper X are heading towards the B site. The fake has worked, because look, where Heretics have rotated, they've gone all the way towards this A site.
Water Force comes out as well. This is now where really the antics have to increase. Great teleport there from Forsaken. Follow up as well. They catch out Kellogg's down to the 4v4, and this is where that lockdown needs to have its impact, Pavlos.
Heretics are scrambling to get back into position. Zeke doesn't quite wait for his teammates to arrive, which means he will lose his life without any recapitalization. Crowd over, giving an opportunity for Paper X to get the spike down safely. It has been done so, but there's numbers advantage, and Heretics are not going to take the chance.
If they can't reclaim,
they're saving.
They've got no other choice. That null command pot from Divide by so much time as well when it comes to whether or not that lockdown can be committed. Avova potentially hunting for some exits. Yes, he gets 1 here, but that spike's too far gone.
It's not as if Forsaken lost anything, right? That was his ultimate.
Yeah.
It's not as if he was holding a weapon.
There was a Vandal behind it.
Oh, was it? Okay.
So there's a little bit of loss here, but you look at the money at Paper X. That pain isn't going to be felt for a good few rounds now. The silver lining for Heretics is, with 3 Vandals, you are going to have some serious firepower next round. You're also going to be having that...
Looking good. But to be champions, you must defy the odds. Let's see if Paper X are able to do that. Kellogg's first to open up, nearly to double up, but no, Forsaken denies it. Only one remaining as defender. Mixwell with a judge, tries to look away, but Paper X aren't going to let it happen. They're onto the site.
Once again, it's lightning fast for Paper X. There's already the lurk in place.
Benkai trying to hold them back. Zeke able to return the favor, but still, there's 2 left, and maybe Vandals to be collected.
Make or break. Tour de Force comes out. Furthermore, look at the equipment. Avova's only got a Guardian.
And Paper X have actually kind of closed up the gap here. They're not going to play back on the safe. They're going to play aggressively. Deny the setup. Avova alone. He's gotten 1. He's got to get 2. Can he get it? Guardian. Far from what he would have liked. But can he get in? Avova. He goes in for the kill. But it's Mind Freak to close it. Paper X are your Valorant Indian Invitational champions.